You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second personal.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Free throw is good from Durant. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Milton for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Ayton with a screen. To the paint. Pass to Ross. Here's Lee. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And the Suns making a change here. And the 76ers call time here.
Yo, let's go, yo, bro, let's go.
Change here.
Trying to play 22.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Milton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays: threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
B.A., dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Pass to McDaniels. Puts it up from the high post. And that one's long. And Phoenix has possession. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
Outside Tucker. They need this. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Philadelphia foul. Jalen McDaniels. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That free throw no good.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And Durant gets it to go.
3 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Niang. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Nah, I didn't even know I was going to make that shit on some real shit.
Well,
That's
that's
some
par
shit
for
right there.
Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Now Harden. And no good. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Paul with it. Picked up by Embiid. Tries it from 19. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And the Suns miss again. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his third foul so far.
76ers foul. James Harden. That's his third
Outside Booker.
Second team foul.
To the wing, right side. And the layup is good off the glass. Booker's got 7 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
The drive by Paul. Outside Warren. Pass to Booker. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 9 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Three-pointer, Harden. No good there. And Phoenix will come the other way.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
6 on the shot clock. Okogie. No good on the 3.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
So it's Phoenix now. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. It's Booker on the wing. From the arc. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Warren. Here's Okogie. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got 8.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Warren for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
I caught you ball watching.
The Suns lead by 21. And here's Harris outside. The Suns clear it. Outside Paul. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 59 seconds left in the third. Pass to Maxey. It's good. He's got 9.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Kicks it out to Warren. Launches a three. Out to the wing. The three from Ayton. And he can't get that one. Outside McDaniels.
Josh Okogie. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Harrell.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball. Substitution for the Suns. Kevin Durant. Damian Lee.
There's 10 seconds left in the third.
Kane.
Durant has the open look. Here's Landale. And so it's
I
the
thought
Phoenix
that
Suns
shit too. It was a really
up
goddamn.
19 points as the
That was
quarter comes to a
nasty.
close. It hasn't taken them 2 minutes.
The Suns. 49.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Payne. Pass to Lee. Left side Durant. Over Tucker. Durant's shot is off.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Outside Milton. Down low. Blocked!
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And that's how Harrell gets his offense, being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Here's Ross. Yep, that one goes. Ross has got his first 2 points of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Baseline try. Durant's shot is off. This Sixers squad is struggling. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And a nice finish on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Payne outside. That shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Milton. He goes up again. Second shot opportunity. Pulls up. And the 76ers get it back. Harrell, no good. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Milton. Oh, Durant with a steal. Lets the 3 fly. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
For the Sixers.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stat for the Suns.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
76ers TNT.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Melton outside. Back to Embiid. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes.
A versatile score.